Hi everyone and welcome back to the Obvious Response channel where we are playing Farming Simulator 25 and this is gonna be the next episode. In the last episode we completed a few of the fields, especially these two that we have joined. These are now, I mean, some part of it is 100% fertilized, other is 50% fertilized. We have a stone picker working on this field here, trying to gather as many stones as possible and get this field ready as well. And I think I will be using this for canola, or maybe I can use field number 6 because we might have to wait some time in order to use field number 2. But field number 6 is all ready to be seeded. So I think we're just gonna head over there with one of our bigger tractors, and I think the seeder is somewhere over here. There we are, and we're just gonna get us another field full of canola because I don't want to run short of it if we decide to do something with it in between the year. So I'm just gonna make sure we have enough. And this field has not been prepared by us, but it is plowed nonetheless. It is 50% fertilized and it does not need anything at the moment. There are no stones on it. So I'm just gonna let this go and plant canola in here. So I'm not sure if this will get us 100% yield bonus because I don't know how this field has been prepared. But as long as it is plowed, I'm happy with it. So we'll start with the headlands and then the up and down. So our seeder is set on canola. We have plenty of solid fertilizers, plenty of seed. So I think we shouldn't need to come back to this. Meanwhile, I have another thing on my mind that I wanted to do is to have a look here. And I'm not sure if these beehives are working. I hope they are, but we'll find out once we fast forward to the next month, which I will probably do right now. But this is a small shed. It says a small shed. I'm not sure what it's gonna turn out eventually, but for now it needs wood beam, long planks and planks, 1,000 liters each. So I'm not sure how we can measure planks in liters, but we'll find out soon enough. So since we have already started seeding on the field, I don't want half of it to start germinating while I fast forward to the next month. So I'm just gonna let the seeder complete that, and in the meantime, we can probably go and fetch the planks that we need, planks and wooden beams for that little construction project which we have. And I'm gonna buy a bigger trailer as well. We might not use it that often, but I think we'll need it in order to carry everything all at once. So let me just reset this real quick to the shop so that it's faster. Our harvester is already there. So I'm just gonna buy one of these flatbed trailers so I don't this is, I mean, once we start producing a lot of things, it would make more sense then, because we don't have a truck as it is right now. So what I'm gonna go with, and I think these blue lines are one of the mods, caused by one of the mods, and I'm not sure what it is. As long as it doesn't affect the game, I am happy to let it be. So this costs us nothing. This costs us 1500, and this costs, I mean, it doesn't matter because the connector is the wild one, and we are gonna end up having a hard time with this anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with this one. um just keep it simple. Why does it say auto load? Enable auto load on. Okay, these are auto load options. Maybe I can turn the blue line off here. Trailer type, pale trailers, unloading position standard, horizontal loading, enable side loading. Okay. Why aren't these enabled? I'm not sure. I don't want to extend any ranges so as not to get into trouble. Zones overlap, number of loading areas, selected area, length axis. Okay. I don't see. Okay, I'm not sure what's purchase new vehicle or restart game. I haven't purchased it. I'm gonna purchase it now. There we go. And we're gonna do this. So it's longer than it actually looks in the shop. And we are going to go to the warehouse, which is right over there, because there, mm, that's where we get all our logistics. Here we are, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have a good time reversing this. I'm just gonna play a bit rough with it just to get this done faster. If anybody out there has any tips on how I can make this easier for myself, I would really, really appreciate if you let me know. Because I really need help with these. I hate these connectors because I can't seem to do anything with it. So there we go. Correct position, but in the wrong place. And it's gonna be a while. I'm sorry, guys. That's why I'm really, really looking for tips, if there are any, on how I could do this in a better way. On the keyboard, of course, playing on PC. But yeah, let's hold on just a minute. I'll get this in one way or the other. There we go. I will get this in. And now I think it's stuck. Just me and my crazy ways. I think that'll do it. So let me just get out and let's go shopping. So we need 1,000 liters of planks. Apparently, I'm not sure what 1x is. I'm just gonna buy one for now. Then one long plank and one unit of wood beam, and let's see what do we get. So these things are expensive. Yeah. So it says 1,000 pieces. I'm not sure if that computes to 1,000 liters, but again, yeah, 1,000 pieces. This actually says 1,000 liter. So we'll find out soon enough. Let's load these up. Maybe I could have used the smaller trailer. But as I said, I'm not gonna use this very often. Just when it is absolutely required, I will park this somewhere and it'll just stay there for the major portion of the game. So I can see rain on the horizon in the weather. So since we don't have any harvesting to do, I don't think it should stop us from doing anything. Hi, red car. So yeah, we can turn here and then go in here, and our construction site, there it is. So I'm definitely not gonna reverse it in there. I will not. Come on, trees, get out of my way, and let's unload it as it got it. Yeah, so I can hear the knocking, and it has got everything it needs. So we should see something over here, maybe in some time. But for now, I need to put this trailer somewhere. One thing I'm gonna do is go into construction mode. Yeah, let me see. And sell this shed over here so that we can build a new one that should help us to organize our things better. So let's move some of these vehicles aside so that we can create a new shed here where we can store all our things in a much better way. Come on. So I'm just gonna make a simple shed which is easy to get in and easy to get out. My favorite one. Yeah, that should fit nicely here. Let me just check if it is messing with the tree or not. I think it's not. Yep, that should do it. And I'm just gonna toggle this and place it. That's definitely not cheap. Not cheap at all. But now we can park our vehicles more easily, I hope. So here goes. Get the full version, guys. Come on. I really want to fix that bug, but I'm just putting it off because I don't want to go and edit game files. Why have you refused to turn? What is wrong with you? This is one of the smaller harvesters that we have. I'm just keeping it in case we need it in and around the farm. I'm not sure if there's gonna be too much use for it, but yeah, I didn't want to sell it. It looks nice, it works just fine. And same goes for the small trailer that we have. Did not find any reason to sell it. We can use it one way or the other. But this shed here is gonna help us get more organized more quickly. Can I just get it back out here and park it a little bit on this side, closer to this pole, because that will give me some space to put the tractors in from the side. There we go. That looks fine. That looks perfect. Okay, not that big of a deal, but it's good to get it sorted. Now the tractors can go all the way in. Not sure about the larger ones, but medium and small, no problem. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need to get in this one. Thank you. There we are. That looks better. Anyways, so this has completed the seeding. That means I will have to roll it before I can do anything else. Because if I don't, then I won't be able to roll it later once I fast forward to the next month, because the seeds will start sprouting. I'm still gonna use the space here. I'm not gonna let it go. That shed over there is basically for vehicles that I don't want or I don't like reverse parking. This should be fine for all the other machines. So let's get the roller out. There we go. Field number 6, here we come. And when this is done, we can fast forward, and in the meantime, maybe I'll pick up a contract to work on. So I'll just let it go here. This is still spinning around for some reason. Let me see. Okay, it has done the field. It's gonna do the headlands next, which is fine. Let's have a look at other contracts that we have. So, tedder grass, we don't have any grass equipment right now. Spraying, this should be an easy one. Transporting logs. Reward per tree is $255. What is this? Penalty per tree is $2,000. And we have 19 trees. Okay, this is interesting. I can probably lease this and auto load it. Do we want to have a look how the log forwarder looks? The field number 86, it's not that far. It's right here. Field number 86. So just after the bridge. Hmm. Maybe we'll give it a try, see how it goes. It will give us 4,845 for the contract and 255 for per tree. But if we lose any of the trees, it will be a penalty of 2,000. So that is interesting. Let's borrow. These machines are waiting for you at the shop. Remember to fill the tools if needed. Okay. Let's head back to the shop, which is right here, and see what have we got. I haven't used this or any of the forestry related vehicles in this game. I'm actually not sure what this is. Okay. Oh. And then what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So it says lot of controls here. AI worker. So this is gonna move it left or right. This is gonna close and open it, and this is gonna. Ah, that's easy. But we won't need that because we have something called the universal autoloader. I just want to have a look at, and it's a pretty interesting machine to say the least. And the driver does actually has to get off and then pop back here and control the arm. Pretty neat. And it does what? 90 kilometers per hour? Whoa. Not bad at all. Yeah, it does 90. Not bad at all. So we'll get there quicker. I wonder what I can sell on the farm shop. I don't have anything to sell at the moment, but I'm just wondering what if I could sell something, what would it be? Let's go down here and that field. I'm just trying to get an idea of it. I'm not trying to look at the map and see how it goes. So where are we? We are here. Yeah, on the right path. No problems whatsoever. Then we go here. That's pretty nice view. It's a creek. And this is another point where we could refill our water tanker without drowning ourselves. Probably. We'll have to see. Although the one spot that we used was much closer. So I would prefer that unless there is a problem. And yeah, we're almost here. I think I just might have overshot it just a little bit. So I need to go down this dirt road. And these trees, man, I tell you, just a pain in, you know what I mean. A rock here, a rock there. Yeah, this is not good. That's why there's a penalty on losing any trees, any logs rather, whatever you would like to call it. So we should see them now. There they are. It would take a long time if we didn't have the universal autoloader, but the autoloader will make short work of it, I'm sure. Let's move closer with the other ones. Yeah, can I fit all of these? I don't think. Can it? Don't tell me I have to come back and just for these two. Yeah, I think it's on capacity. And where do I have to deliver these? So I go the same way I came. There's a person here. Oh, Noah. Okay. So Noah has his farm here. Just neat. So we go. Is this gonna connect to the road or is this gonna cause a problem here? Because if I do go here around this field, I can get back on the road. Let's find out if that's gonna work. But yeah, we've reached capacity. I'm not sure how many are in there, but I don't think we will lose any on the way unless something seriously goes wrong. Like me overspeeding on this road. Okay, I'm doing 32, which is not that fast. Okay, does it not connect to the road here? It's gonna connect eventually. Somewhere here. There we go. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. And now I think we need to go right. Yeah. Let's not cause trouble for anyone. And be careful. And then I go left. Right here. And somewhere in front is where I'm supposed to deliver this. So I see a way in there. Yeah, looks like a sawmill or something. There are logs just floating around here. I'm not sure what am I supposed to do. So will it unload automatically? No, I don't think so. So let me double check the unloading side. Unloading side is left. So that should be fine. How's that? That didn't do it. The contract didn't even. What? Have I unloaded them in the wrong place? Because this hasn't moved at all. Am I doing this correctly? Let me see. So transport the trees to the specified selling station to get paid. Be careful not to damage them as any damage will be deducted from your pay. Okay, so it says 19 trees remaining and I am here. Sawmill. Oh, hi Noah. I will talk to you in just a moment. So I'm supposed to drop them somewhere here and not where I am right now. No, no, no. So the sawmill is over there. Okay, I'm not sure why it's highlighting this place then. The contract does say that I need to take this to the sawmill. Yeah, I am reading that right. So, where? Where do I leave them? This is the sawmill, right? Right? I think. So, should I unload them here? Will it unload it automatically? I'm not sure. Let me see. Help me, Noah. Do you know something that I don't? Do you? If I unload it right here, what happens? Again, the contract does not show any progress. So I'm not sure. It does, the red circle on the minimap is right over there. But if I look at the map, hmm, it says sawmill. If I visit it, it takes me here. But that's not where the red circle is. Wow, this is more complicated than I thought. So, what am I supposed to do here now? I can't unload it here because it doesn't register it. Or maybe it'll register it once I get all 19? Is that it? What is this? Oh, okay. Okay, makes more sense. Makes more sense. Got it. That's how it's supposed to be. And as a matter of fact, that's how it's always been. I just forgot. So if you use the sawmill even in FS22, you need to park your truck and then you go to that exclamation thing and unload whatever it is you want processed. So that's 89%. So I'm just gonna head back once again. And is this the way in? I don't think so. Somewhere in here, maybe? Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. And here we go. Stay on the road, mate. Come on. No, 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 no. Easy. And let's cut across here, but not damaging anything. It's always a good choice to have the crop destruction off. Trust me, you don't want that kind of realism. Because if you turn it on, eventually you'll forget about it and you're gonna do something that you weren't supposed to do to your field or someone else's. So let's get these delivered quickly. In the meantime, I think our canola field will be rolled. I'm doing 73, which is not good here. Need to slow down. I only have 2 logs right now. Hello. I'm just gonna deliver this real quick. I know the way. I might even just cut through here. And in there, let's cool down just a bit. Coming in too hot. And I'll park this here. So let's get these two. And let's find out how much we actually make. So yeah, just let me be. I don't want to get the full version. So this contract, it has 4,845. We have to deliver 19 and for each we'll get 255. So let's see. We have delivered all of them properly. I don't think there has been a problem. Wood transport finished. We got $2. I'm not sure for what. But yeah, no additional bonus. Lease cost is $200, which has been deducted. Contract reward will get the full amount. Reimbursement, I don't know what that is. And missing crops, 0. So let's collect it. And I think that truck is gonna disappear. Yep. Way to leave us stranded. Hmm. So our roller has done its job rather nicely, I'm guessing. Yeah, looks okay to me. Needs plowing, needs rolling. No, it doesn't. I don't think it needs rolling, right? So yeah, field number 6 is done. Field number 2 is done. So I think we can go ahead and move into the next month. We can still plant canola if we want, but I think we have enough of it planted in the two fields that we have done it on, field number 5 and field number 6. But as we move into the next month, we get the opportunity to plant wheat and barley in the two fields that are prepared and ready to go. So let me just park this here. I don't think we need it at the moment. Ah, stupid tree. I will get rid of you someday, trust me. Alright, so here we are. This is parked. I'll bring the roller in just a moment. Let me first quickly take a nap. Yeah, this is supposed to be part 2. We'll get all of that. But I just want to see what happens when I fast forward. So, what time do you want to wake up? I want to wake up 5 in the morning. Maybe let's do 5:30. I'm not sure how dark it will be. Let's sleep. This is our first nap after 7 episodes. In the 7th episode, yeah, it's pretty dark. Oh, this looks really nice. A bit of a haze, fog, mist, whatever you want to call it. This trailer goes in here. There you go. And it it really looks very nice and very realistic. Wow, good job. Okay, so now we can plant barley and wheat. We can plant canola, but I don't think we need to do that anymore. So we need to fetch our seeder. Let's get the roller here. And this has germinated. Let me check. The yield bonus is 77% on this, but that's not my fault. And why does it say weed small? What? Was it not plowed? Ah, that's not good. That's why I always try to avoid it because I don't want to purchase those unnecessary machines. So I'm just gonna lease it at least for this field right now. And yeah, pretty impressed with what we have here. These look absolutely great. Yeah, that's how a field is supposed to be with 100% yield bonus and no weeds whatsoever. I knew there was something wrong with that field because it was plowed. It said it was plowed, but it didn't have any stones. So that should have been our first hint. But anyways, we get to use a weeder. I haven't used it before, so that's something new to do. So let's set this on. I want wheat here so that if I decide to start the chicken coops somewhere on these fields, the wheat will be right here for them to feed on. And while this is being done, hmm, let's grab ourselves a weeder real quick. So reset this back to the shop and lease a weeder. Let me see where it is. Power harrows, spaders, seeders, planters. No, no, no. Sprayers. Come on. What? Those are not weeders. There they are. So this has a working width of 6 meter. This has a working width of I won't be using it. I'm just gonna lease it once. Let's lease it. Base cost is $130 and per work day is $65. Per work hour is $136, which is not much. I'm okay with that. I don't want to buy it because I know I won't need it, but I'll have to be careful when we buy new fields in this game because apparently looks can be deceiving. And I'm really impressed with the graphics and all this mist and fog and all these effects. It's 5:36 in the morning and it looks exactly like it in the month of September. No matter where you are, if it's a bit cold, the fields will have fog like this. I mean, absolutely nailed it. And can you see that reflection that the smoke generates? Let me show it to you again. So the smoke's coming out of the pipe right there, and the light will reflect the board on the smoke. I was doing it. Yeah, you have just have to drive a bit faster. You can just go back a couple of minutes, few seconds in the video and have a look at it. So let's take this over to field number 6, where in Since Forever, for the first time, our fields have weed. So work the headland, start with the headland, and just do your thing. And this is harvest month for carrots, grapes, grass. I can understand. Green beans, long grain rice. Okay, we can plant and harvest oilseed radish, onions, parsnip, peas, poplar, mm, potatoes. So everything, most of the things get harvested in this month. I'm just trying to get an idea of the calendar here. So September, October, November looks like starting from June all the way to November is when most of the harvesting is gonna happen. So, what is this guy doing here? Okay, it's planting wheat, and this is getting rid of weeds. which is good. Yeah. So that will be all for this episode. I will see you guys back in the next one. But yeah, as always, thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions, you can leave them for me in the comment section and I will have a look at them. To all my subscribers, thank you for your support and your views. And to any new subscribers on the channel, welcome to the channel and hope you have a great time with us. So we'll get all the weeds removed from this field. We'll get wheat planted on field number 3 and 4. And then we'll move on with planting barley on the last field, which is, I think, field number 2. So that's how the plan goes. And we will check on the progress that our little construction project has made and maybe collect a few things from the greenhouses and the bees. But all that in the next episode. So stay tuned. For this one, this is me signing off. So take care. Cheers. Bye bye.